So I just wanted to respond to this video, and it's about a girl not being vegan anymore after 4 years.
Reading the symptoms. So I had more anxiety than I ever had, especially in this first half of this year. I had more and more negative thinking patterns, which got deeper and deeper, and I got into them very easily. I had episodes of binge eating a lot, like I never had them before. Before I was vegan, I didn't have them as severe as I did when I was vegan. I also purged, not because I wanted to be thin. I don't think it was anorexia or bulimia, I have no idea, but I purged foods out of my body because I felt that they were toxic inside of me. Like I didn't want that digesting in my body.
Right, so the first thing I would say is you really need to focus on animal rights as opposed to health and weight loss. I think when you focus on going vegan because of health and weight loss reasons, I don't think it really sticks. And the main reason for this is that people, I think often what I've seen with a lot of people on the internet is they hop from one diet to the next diet, and to try and get the healthiest look. And there's no real healthiest diet. I think any diet can be healthy. An omnivorous diet can be healthy. A vegan diet can be healthy. You just have to make sure that you get in the right nutrients. And if you're feeling like you're getting eating disorder symptoms, and I think it does sound like some form of eating disorder, you're going to have that eating disorder whatever diet you have. You're going to be worried about the food that you're eating being impure, whatever diet you have. And I think that you need actual psychological help as opposed to not being vegan anymore. I don't think that's going to help you overcome eating disorder symptoms or an eating disorder.
I didn't know how to solve that. My hair kept thinning and not getting thicker. I thought my hair would grow thicker and more luscious after going vegan, but before I was vegan, my hair was thicker, my hair was better texture, my hair didn't split as much as it does now. I noticed, especially in this year, that my skin is getting drier and drier. As much as I was trying to eat my fruits because they're so healthy for you, I really did not like to eat them anymore. I couldn't eat more than 2 bananas in my smoothie because I would get itchy. I would get itchy in my skin around this part of my body especially. I would get these little tiny bumps that weren't really zits, and I got cold hands and cold feet all the time, and a cold nose and cold lips.
Right, if you're not feeling your best on a vegan diet, then I would really talk to a professional, a nutritionist, and get some blood work done. The main reason for this is you have absolutely no idea if changing to an omnivorous diet will mean that you'll get in the nutrients that you're lacking. I mean, it's especially if you crave certain foods like meat, you don't know if it's actually B12 that you're craving, which is in meat and animal products, or something completely different. There are cravings that you get for kind of weird things when you have deficiencies. For example, it's quite common for people to crave dry ice when they have an iron deficiency, and dry ice has no iron in it whatsoever.
I feel brainwashed. I watched Earthlings, for example, and it hurt. I cried when I watched that because nobody, no human wants to see that or see that to be done on an animal. No one wants that. And instead of trying to go vegetarian first, I went completely vegan. Instead of trying to maybe eat organic animal products from high quality, not from that agricultural business, I just went vegan.
So I really don't get why she thinks organic is somehow so much better than factory farmed meat. Organic eggs kill male chicks at birth, and this has been proven by a number of different things. She must have watched Earthlings and seen that happen to the animals. And that process happens on organic farms. It happens when she buys that little organic egg. It's the same with organic milk. Male calves are taken away from their mothers to produce milk, and they're killed at a very young age. They're killed at 8 months old. They can live up to 20 years. This happens on organic farms. So I don't really understand what she's on about when she, says that she's not contributing to the industry if she buys organic meat. On top of which, you have all of the mutilations, like for example when you're producing lamb and beef. You can actually castrate lambs and cows without any anaesthetic. And this is normally done through elastic band castration. And these are perfectly legal on organic farms. So the organic industry is very, very bad. And, that was the main reason that I went vegan, because before I went vegan, I was eating the organic eggs and I was drinking the organic milk, because I didn't think that killed animals. But when I went vegan, I realised that it did.
I just went vegan right away. And I think because I'm a woman, I'm more emotional than men, that there are more vegan women than there are vegan men, and that's for a reason. We women are quicker to grab with emotional things. I had to go vegan because I didn't want to be a cruel, mean person. But now I know
I don't know if she was trying to kid herself that eating organic animal products is okay, or whether she actually didn't really do any research before she went vegan. Now, I think that she probably did do research before she went vegan, and she's just trying to kid herself that eating organic animal products is okay. However, if she didn't do any research before she went vegan, that just seems odd to me. Because I always think of Earthlings and, all of these other documentaries as just something to initially spark your interest. I don't think it should really make you go vegan straight away. I think that you should look at the documentary, watch it, and then do your own research, because you have absolutely no idea if the documentary is lying to you or over-exaggerating the facts. Now, these documentaries don't do that, but you don't have any idea. And this is exactly what I did. So I, basically, the way I went vegan was there was a Yahoo question, and it was about fertilized eggs, whether they were vegetarian. And someone said what's more of an ethical issue is the male chicks which are killed at birth. And so I actually looked this up, and I did lots and lots of research. I looked on farmers' manuals, I looked on vegan pages, I looked at news articles, I looked at the government standards of eggs, and I looked at the organic standards of eggs. And all of them agreed with the guy saying that male chicks are killed at birth to produce eggs. So that's, even though I went vegan right after reading this comment, I wasn't set in being vegan forever unless he was correct, if that makes sense. Thanks for watching, guys, and please subscribe and like this video. Bye, guys.